A common misconception that I see among especially early stage B2B SaaS founders and the marketeers in general is that backlinks are one of the most important things as a part of every content marketing strategy. And in reality, that's quite not the case, and here is why. Especially if you're an early stage B2B SaaS, if you are targeting some really competitive keywords, then you're doing things the wrong way. Why so? Because you don't have the same amount of resources as the other category leaders who are currently dominating those keywords. And even if you start investing heavily on backlink building, you still won't be able to catch up with them and rank first. And let's take a scenario. Even if you rank first, what's going to happen? You will start getting a huge amount of traffic, but they will go nowhere. So that's a really simple top of the funnel awareness that for you in your particular case right now means nothing because you spent your entire budget on building links, right? And believe me when I say that backlink building is expensive. Why so? Because if you're doing backlink building, you want to do it on the right way. And I, as someone who spent the last 5 years in the content marketing industry, really, the only type of links that I do are the high quality. So forget about linking strings, like making other people put your links where you want them to put is really hard, and literally the best way to do that is through guest blogging. And forget about all those like fancy email templates, skyscraper techniques, etc., because in reality they rarely work. They might work sometimes, but not for the every type of article that you want. So at the end of the day, my take is that, especially if you're early stage and your resources are limited, focus on writing articles that can rank with 0 or a very small amount of backlinks. So my agency ranked hundreds and hundreds of articles on the first spot on Google without any backlinks, or we built a top of like 1, 2, or 3 backlinks to these articles. So that's the path, that's the way to go for early stage companies. If you really want to do backlink building, then accept that you are need to invest at least 150, 200 as the minimum amount of money for quality link. And if you have $1,000 a budget for it, is really getting 5 links a month that important? Perhaps yes, sometimes, but in most of the cases, you can use those $1,000 more wisely by writing 1 or 2 more articles a month. That will also rank in the top 3 results, start getting you high quality leads, and start converting those customers. Make sure to listen to one of the previous episodes where I talk about different content types that you should write based on your SaaS stage, and get to know there more about ROI-led content so you can understand what I'm talking about right here. So in reality, especially if you're early stage, mid stage, it doesn't make sense to invest a lot of money and resources in backlink building. Sure, it's okay to write a guest blog post sometimes, that will definitely help. If you have time, feel free to write 1 guest blog, 2 guest blog posts a month. It will definitely help your content rank sooner and faster, but in reality, don't spend your entire resources on backlink building because it just doesn't make sense. Once you have more budget and once you have, let's say, $1 to $3 million in your current revenue, then it makes sense to start investing more in backlink building, because at that time you will start fighting for the more competitive keywords that require backlinks, right? And at the end of the day, if you do content distribution and if your content is really high quality, sometimes you will get natural and organic backlinks to it, right? So that's my take on backlink building. If you have any questions around that, let me know your thoughts. Ping me up on LinkedIn, on Twitter. I will be more than happy to share my 2 cents. But in the nutshell, focus on producing more high quality content, targeting low competitive keywords that can bring you more high intent customers and visitors to your site that will at the end of the day convert, because that makes more sense than putting thousands of dollars in the backlink building at the moment right now, especially if you're early stage. If you're a mid stage or more, then feel free to invest a couple of $1,000s a month in backlink building. It will be worth it when it comes to those top of the funnel, super competitive keywords. Wish you the great rest of the day.